Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. It's midday money, but it's 3 o'clock. I am late. I had obviously something comes up. I disappear. I make a chat. I did a live show with Ross, or tape show today on Tuesday's live show Friday, Ross and Jesse. And some came up. Not a big fan of Bank of America. Go Bank of America, leave Bank of America. Put a $70,000 hold on my account, Bank of America. Freaking nonsense. You kidding me? And then whatever. Two and a half hours of my life I won't get back. I tweet at Bank of America online on Twitter, and you get the chat bot for BOA. That's another show. That's another rant of what I want to. Anyway, Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs. The Teaser Tuesday picture up. It's Tuesday. It's Teaser Tuesday. That's how we're going to roll out here for the season. Let's get the banners up here for Teaser Tuesday. In the chat, they're there. I should really probably put up a link to my I don't even think the link. I think the weekly pass is in the link for $31.20. But if you want to get my NFL season, it's like $500 with a promo code. Why wouldn't you? 64% last year. Anyway, let's again, I apologize for the late show. Don't bank at Bank of America. So leave it at that. What do we got here? 2 minutes into the show for a little recap action. And you know what? I don't even remember what I didn't have any baseball yesterday in the show, right? We said to take what? We said to take Duke and to take who's the other one everybody was on here? Philly? Was on Philly yesterday? So yeah, recapping. Not much to go on. I didn't have a baseball game today. Even today's baseball, and I said I had Tampa Bay under the 8.5 yesterday. Today's baseball, and this is into I guess I should label this as today's picks for MLB. What do I like here? I mean, would I lean towards Boston because they're on a win streak? Miami at home, a little doggy on a win streak. You want to fade the Reds, who've dropped 4 in a row. Nats have lost 5 in a row. Easy to run to the Yankees with Garrett Cole on the hill. I mean, no thank you. Detroit's won 4 in a row. How about an under maybe there? San Fran dropped 4 in a row. White Sox dropped 4 in a row. Shocking. 3 straight wins for Baltimore. 4 straight losses for the Angels. I guess the quote-unquote system sort of play there would be Baltimore were 3 up and the Angels were 3 down. But I'm a Reed Detmers guy, so that's a no thanks to that. But let's talk about some college football Teaser Tuesday. And the Teaser Tuesday will be back. People like teasers. This is a Caesar. 7-point teaser from Caesars. James Madison down to a pick'em. Rice to plus 16.5. And Sam Houston say plus 22. This is 7 points. And it pays a plus 130. Teaser Tuesday. College football Teaser Tuesday. NFL Teaser Tuesday. 9 points. We're laying 115 on this one. And again, they didn't have a teaser one here on MGM for NFL. That's why I had to go to Caesars for the college. But here we go. 9 point minus 115 odds here. Browns plus 11.5. Tampa Bay plus 15. Steelers plus 11.5. I'm always going to try to do some plus money stuff. Maybe there'll be the day where it'll be all down to touchdowns down to pick'ems or pick'ems to touchdowns. I try to keep them safe. I'm not a huge teaser guy, just like I'm not a huge parlay guy, but people like to bet them. And I hate throwing this out here because I retweeted today something from The Real Fats talking about, hey, look at this. It's you have fun with your friends. Like, right, you've heard me mention that before, like these ads Bet responsibly. You're out socially with the guys at B Dubs. Bet for some fun. Bet. I mean, are you having fun or you making money? Right? And then someone got back to me and was like, well, you can have fun. I'm like, well, I want to have fun. The thing is that they cater to people having fun. And when you start making money having fun, so you hit a couple of these parlays or whatever, then you're down to not having fun because they drive you right out. So they're here for the chat because you like to have quote unquote fun. I like to try to make a little money with them. We'll see. Hopefully they make money for you. Last year, I don't have my teasers. I know I have it in one of the windows. I don't know what banner it's under. I don't know what banner it will be under because we go through them all, and sometimes I get rid of stuff to add them in. We got a bunch of college Yeah. Last year I think we were 500 in our teaser Tuesday stuff. One was a winner, one was a loser. I just forget which one was which. There you go. Going forward, we have NFL on Thursday night, NFL all day Sunday, college football on Saturday, Monday night football doubleheader. Look ahead lines on Sunday. A lot of stuff. I loaded up all the AFC stuff yesterday. After the show today, I will load up a bunch of NFC division, my thoughts on the divisions. Again, I tell you in the show if I'm running out to bet wins or unders or overs. Some that we do, some we don't. If you're a fan of a specific team, please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Your team's going to go over, they're going to go under, they're going to win, they're going to lose. I'm sure this show's not going to be too long. I mean, it's 3:00 now. I mean, I saw Dave. The funny thing is, I was getting a call on my phone, Dave, and I saw these things come up, and I had to run out, and I was torn. Like, do I do this, or I got to get down to in person to take care of this business here to get my money back? Dave says, "Good afternoon, Higgs. Nerfy, Minnesota, and Cleveland over 9 runs. Colorado, Arizona, Rangers." Money line. So we got Sonny Gray and Tanner Beebe. You want to go Nerfy here? I don't hate it, especially after you drop a 20 spot the day before, right? I mean, can't score 20 again. Over Colorado, Arizona. I actually kind of like Colorado as a dog in this one, believe it or not. I kind of lean a little Colorado plus let's tick down a notch here, 160, between 160 and 180. I sort of like Colorado against Brandon P. Fatty. But you want to do an over with these two cats? I understand. I'm not going to talk you off it. I'll talk you off the Rangers, though. And listen, I'm a Nathan Eovaldi guy. I like him a lot. I liked him when he was with the Yanks briefly. The thing with big old Nate Dogg, he has a health problem. He's good for half a season. He gives you 20, 25 starts. I don't need him. I need him for 30. First start back, this is what he gets. He gets the Stros and my guy Framber. The Stros who were facing position players last night. I don't want to take Nathan. And not just Nate Eovaldi here, Dave. You've heard me say this before. Guys making their starts off of the injured list, I want nothing to do with. Best case scenario, he goes 5 scoreless innings and then the bullpen comes in. They're in a stretch run here. They need wins. The last thing they need is have this guy run out there 7, 8 innings. He gets hurt again. No. We've seen what happens with this team with the pitching down the drain. No, thank you. Houston Astros run line for me there if you want to do anything, Dave. I told you Raggins over K's. Yes, the Rag man. I put it, Dave. Someone else brought up Raggins. We went through. It could have been you. We went through his games, 9Ks, 11Ks. I put it here in the chat. I dropped a lock bomb on that guy. I said it's a lock. Someone said, "Forget it. We can't bet it, Higgs." He's called it a lock. It got there. Raggins. I remember someone said after the Salmon trade, like, I think the Royals got the best of that deal. And you're thinking, why aren't Rangers trading any kind of good pitcher? And I believe if my pea-sized brain that rolls down a 12-lane highway in my head, if it remembers correctly, I want to say that I almost want to say that Raggins was dealt in the Yankee trade for Joey Gallo. I want to look that up. I know Gallo was traded, I think, for Duran, who was like crushing it for them. Um, where was he traded from? Was he an ex-Yankee farmhand? Where can I find his? Maybe he wasn't. Maybe I'm just wrong. All right, drafted by. Oh, he was drafted by the Rangers in the first round. My apologies there. My apologies. I thought Votto when the Yanks traded, not for Votto, for Joey Gallo. I wish the Yanks had Joey Votto when he was good, but no, we get uh, Joey Gallo instead. Gallo, Votto, potato. The Gallo deal for the Yanks was yeah, Esculio, Glenn Otto and Ezekiel Duran. Yeah. If the wonder if the Yanks would mind having this guy on this team right now. Ezekiel Duran's only hitting 277, 14 homers. Not too bad. 53 runs. Not a bad season. Anyway, all right, that's enough. I was talking about Cole Raggins. We get into Joey Votto. Oh, I wasn't done with here. Under Clemson game, never in doubt. Yes, and the Phillies did get there. I was worried about the Phillies. They did win 9-7. Dave also had parlay Orioles and the Demonbacks. The Demonbacks. That's what they are. They're Demonbacks to me because are we going to get to 77 wins and cash this win ticket, Arizona? Can we get here eventually, please? Under 4.5 runs, Colorado Diamondbacks game is a winner also. Good job, Dave. Ray Reddington's in the house. 5-2 soccer weekend. No club soccer until the 15th of September. But Ray Reddington comes in with some MLB today. Over team total O's 4.5. I don't hate it here. Kremer versus Detmers. Again, Reed has not pitched well. I knew I'm kind of high on this guy. I don't hate it. Angels, are they officially done with Otani? Are they going to totally give up now in September? Seattle on a run line. You know, Seattle's dropped a couple here, right? You lose 2 out of 3 to the Mets. Granted, you're facing a Red team that's dropped 4 in a row themselves. I guess an over would be in play there. I mean, run line's the way to go. How about Julio Rodriguez pumping up a 25-25? He could be a 30-30 guy this year if it breaks right the last month of the season. Ray Reddington, thoughts on the Natties, Mets, Phillies, Padres? Well, you know I'm going to lean towards the Nats here, even though they're on a losing streak. I do like Katana. How about an under? I mean, how do you bet on 2 teams that are bad? The Nats have dropped 5 in a row, so I don't like jumping on that bandwagon, Ray. They hit lefties. It would be an overplay for me. Phillies and Padres again. I mean, the line here again. What is up with this? We saw Rich Hill as like a pick 'em yesterday. And now Lorenzen, who I like Lorenzen with Detroit. Now he's on a team that could hit. He's an underdog today. Versus Avila. I mean, I got Avila's pitched okay, but I would lean to the Phils. Ryan Page in the house. Visited Tuscaloosa this morning first time. Like the Tide against Texas on Saturday. I did a little free pick with Ross and Jesse on this today, and tomorrow I'll do one with Miss Hannah Mears and little Detroit Lenny for picks and parlays. I got to say, I kind of like the under in this matchup here. 56 and a half along those lines. I lean under. I want to bet Texas. I do. The line says take Texas. Why is it so short? Sark. When's the last time Sark beat somebody good? I want to lean under here. I haven't bet this game. Not sure if I do. My initial thought is under. Eric's in the house, Mr. Doggy. You're not going to like it, but Rangers money line even. You've heard my thought here. Maybe you haven't because you came in at 12 o'clock today, and I'm here at 3:15. Evaldi first game back. No thanks. I think Higgs forgot to show. Where's Sean? Did he fall off his chair? That's it. People think I was dead. That's it. And that was it. No one's come back since. No one's come back. I'm here. Hey, that guy showed up today. Thanks for showing up. And there we go. Just a few minutes late, Bad. Just a few minutes. What is 3 hours between friends? Of course, I apologize for being late. It's crap happens. I'll call you. And I'll tell you what happened. It's freaking nonsense, ridiculous. Locking it with the Kings in the house. Team Money, my guy. How I end up here watching a video before the gym and you pop up. Hello, my friend. I'm riding the Royals and the White Sox over 5.5 first 5 with Cease and Brady Singer. I don't hate it. Let's go. Plus 132. Why not? Exactly. Brian Duke, baby. We tried telling the chat. I mean, Brian, were you who was the money line Duke guy? I was a little hesitant to the money line, but the 13 points, I said, let's grab a little Duke. Brian with the win. The lone winner. Pat, it says, I sent Ariel Epstein on her take for Cy Young. It's good. Listen, where's the rant when Snell wins the Cy Young award? Is that? I gotta look. I saw you said I saw the one picture with I gotta wear my Dion jersey for the next live show with Ross. I gotta watch her rant. Jay Miz is in the house. Lions money line for me plus 210. Kelsey now questionable. Under. This line is probably going to go down to 6. And then do I jump in and take a little Casey action at 6? Team Money. Lane Thomas home run, Gleber home run, Juan Soto homer. I missed Yoshida for a homer for some huge playouts. How about Gleber? I was talking to my guy Anthony Pandit Sports here the other day, and we're running through some stats of players. Gleber's quietly had a nice season. He's up to 270 with 25 jacks. Good for him. And Lane Thomas having a nice year. I think he's closing in on 30. Soto too. Soto with 110 walks or 113 walks and 115 strikeouts, or 115 walks and 113 strikeouts. Only one of the guys got over 100 walks. Schwarber. He's got 107 walks, but he's got like 947 strikeouts. Lock with King. 5 unit win for us on under Clemson Duke. Never in doubt. Easy win there yesterday, King D with the total. Team Money, I think I might take Texas State money line plus 360, UMass at home plus 225. Figure I split at worse. Really? Split at worse. Okay. I mean, we got some interesting, I got to scroll all the way down to try to find the matchups here for these games. San Antonio. By the way, the San Antonio line against Texas State in the look at spots was 21. Now it's 11, just so you know. And UMass, it'll be easier to pull up my papers instead of scrolling through since it's football. It's kind of like college basketball, folks. If you're going to throw up a team and a matchup, give me a time so I can find it because I unfortunately do not have every matchup and line in my head. Miami, Ohio. All right. So I don't know what the line is now. The look ahead was 15 on this game. Look ahead line was 15. Oregon minus 6.5 seems team low. They may have dropped some coin on it with some. May have to drop some coins on it because it looks too good to be true. That's a good way to make money. It looks way too obvious, so we're going to take it. How about? I know this isn't right here because I just flipped it to covers. The covers has it down to 3. Is that? I know that can't be correct. Covers definitely lost its spot. I used to like covers and back in the day. Anybody remember Scores and Odds? I remember that page. Scores and Odds page was pretty good back in the day. Yeah, 6.5 still. 6.5. James is in the house. Good to see you. I maybe have done for 5. That's all year in baseball. What are you guys thinking of Dodgers money line? I think the line's a little low for Kershaw. I would probably lean under with Luzardo on the hill with him. I don't know. I know they're on the road, and it's creeped up the line. The Dodger line has crept up. It was a 145 yesterday. It is currently sitting at a, where are we at? It's come down. I see a 130 now. Yeah, so my first instincts on it was too low, and it's come down. I guess Luzardo is the play. Luzardo for me and Miami. Again, 4 straight wins for Miami. We're on a little streaking team. Why not take it? Why not take it? I'm seeing an opener of Brewers tomorrow, 130 over the Pirates. Just popped up on my screen here. Team money. Chiefs line is the most online. Of course, I'm taking the Chiefs minus 9.5. I can live with the results, but should be 33-20. At least the unders there. Hey, listen. We could laugh and have fun, James. But betting a few games, you're making money. I don't know why. It shouldn't. It's not a laughing matter. Are you saying that? Are you smiling because you're like, I haven't done a lot of baseball, so I might take one just for the heck of it? Mike Evans in the house. Yankee line just came out. Dominguez hitting third tonight. It's time to watch any play. Listen, it'll be a square play, Mike. If you're taking the Yankees, you take them for a run line play, right? I mean, I'm not going to come in and say, hey, the Yanks are laying, what are laying? 250. I see from 230. I see 235, 250, 260, 240. So let's go with the consensus that every sportsbook has is basically a run line minus 1.5. So I would go 1.5. I don't know. I'll try, let me pull up the Caesars Will Hill book real fast. Or no, you know what? They don't even carry them anymore. Was it DraftKings has the? And again, I'm going to go DraftKings. My screen's going to, I'll freeze up. How about a no at bat bottom line for the Yanks? It should be a little respectable. You're not laying 230. If you want to bet the Yanks with Cole, I get it. I mean, I can't tell you to lay 240, 250, 260. Desmond, Clemson football. Why? I don't know why. I told you in the chat, no Clemson. The entire chat was on Clemson yesterday. Chat loves Clemson minus 13. I wrote it down. And the Astros yesterday. People on with the Astros too. I wrote down. It says Houston money line, and I got Phillies. It says Rich Hill. Yeah, Phillies are minus 115. Yeah, Clemson. Mike Farrar, daily best bets, team money. News just came out. Kelsey Hubbard extended his knee in practice today. If he's out, then I want to go under a touchdown favorite. It's already under a touchdown. It's already under a touchdown. So if you, whatever number you want on KC, jump on it. Jump on it. Here we go. I see a 5 and I see a total of 52.5. So Robertson House, Texas money line. I can't back Evaldi, and I like the guy a lot. I'm a big backer of him, but off of the injured list, rehab assignment, whatever the case may be, hasn't pitched in a month and a half. You can't bet him. You can't, because as good as he got to have a no-hitter going. You know what? He's not pitching a complete game. Don't back him. Don't back him. Nick, hit the like button. Told you to destroy the Phillies yesterday. You did. I think you also, I mean, you conveniently left that. You were probably in the same boat with everybody else here on Clemson, too, Nick. And the Philly line, I didn't hate the Phillies. I just said, if you're doing the Phillies, you got to do the over. Because why are they a 110 favorite over Rich Hill? Rich Hill. I mean, they're a dog today. What is that? That's ridiculous. How? And I've said this for, well, probably since May about San Diego. These guys still get graded like they're in first place. Like these guys are Atlanta, and they have like 86 wins or something, and they're fighting the Braves and the Dodgers for most wins of baseball. How are they favored? They were basically a favored yesterday. I saw a spot they were minus 110 both sides on that game. Wow. Today I'm on the Guardians, Phillies money line. Again, the Phillies, again, they're an underdog. Bizarre. Guardians with BB. I like BB. I'm not going to say no to BB action. And the fact that you gave up 20 runs yesterday. 20 runs. 20 runs. Over Strohs. Um, I could do that because I got a guy back off of an injured list. I don't know how he's going to pitch. Now, that should automatically be like a no play. But if you want to go over, I understand. Houston hitting, bad pitching from the Rangers. Over in the Reds, I can get behind that one. I think Seattle could hit Connor Phillips. Under Brew Crew, who's on the hill? Brandon Woodruff, and who knows for Pitt. I'll tell you what, I'm going to take the Brewers for tomorrow at a 130 mark right now. Um, and listen, if they lose to Brandon Woodruff and he's a 180 fave, I know it's a 3-game losing streak. I'll still be on the Brewers tomorrow. T Money, thank you, brother. Mike should have figured. Thanks, Mike. Oh, for the update on the hyperextended knee. I should have figured it, but the Chiefs still find a way. Long as Mahomes is still out there, they'll make it work. It's the Lions after all. Don't let Detroit Lightning see that. Maurice, good afternoon. Nick, yesterday my over in the Jays was never in doubt. What was the Jays? Oh, Jays and A's. The A's and A's, right? Barrios. Never in doubt. 5 runs in the 10th inning. Well played. Well played, my friend. Desmond says he's finished. What's going on, Desmond? Oh, my goodness. Maurice, college football I already bet today. Texas already bet, not this today, but this is what Maurice has bet so far. Texas +7, Texas State +12. All right, I get it. And I said this a couple weeks ago. I said I like Texas over Alabama. Quarterback edge to them. As good as this kid is, Katy, Texas kid, leading Alabama, right down the road from me, Katy. I get it. I get it. My thing is that Sark, can you win a big game sometime? Texas State off a huge win. Oregon versus Texas Tech. You're just all about Texas here. I'm trying to have Texas Tech in here. So the Ducks, after dropping an 81 spot, should terrorize Texas Tech, who blew again to Wyoming. North Carolina team total over 38.5. Who do they got? Who they got, Carolina? Appalachian State, huh? Let's see. Last year, a wild one, 63-61. I think I had Appalachian State in that game, if I remember correctly. And I do remember correctly. Contemplating Wazoo +6.5. Sam Houston State. I like Sam Houston State, fella. Take them. Take Sam Houston. I put him here in Teaser Tuesday. There you go. Teaser Tuesday. Teaser Tuesday. Sam Houston State. Michael A. Higgy, hope you're having a great day. Mike, don't get me started. Go back to watch the beginning of the show. Why do you think I'm coming in here 3 hours late today? Nick says he likes the Royals money line today with Brady Singer. I like Singer, so I'm not going to say no to my guy Brady Singer. Bobby Wood having a great year, by the way. Michael Amato hit a 4-teamer last night. Phillies team total, Phillies last night over total runs, over half run first inning. Turner bases, Walker 3.5 Ks. Cha-ching. Should be more of the same today. I mean, like the Padres favored again. Brian says I sprinkled the 1 unit on a money line for fun. Excellent. Good job, Brian. Excellent job. Michael A. Phillies Padres over 9 on FanDuel. I may run it back tonight. I agree. I mean, the Padres. I can't do the Padres. Mike F. Higgs. Do you see a line yet for the late Saturday game? Albany, Hawaii. I'm an Albany grad. He's a Dane. Albany Danes. My brother-in-law played football at Albany. How about that? How about that? There won't be a line probably till Friday, possibly Saturday for that game. Small schools like that, they put them up late. So I'm guessing probably Friday. And the fact that it's Hawaii, maybe Saturday even. To Moose, I took Jesse in your lead on the under first half Duke game and decided on Duke, but only for $10. So I took 25 total. Like I said, 25's on street. You pick it up. Pick it up. Exactly, Tommy. Winner. Lock it up to King. Cover stinks now. Yeah, it's I like again, the lines are all wacky. You know, you look at the lines, are they correct? I mean, I'm staring at it right now, and it's on the Baylor game. It says Baylor is a 1.5 point favorite. I mean, did it come down from 6, whatever it was. No, it was 7. It was 7. Tamu says he's taking Baltimore and Mr. Kremer on the run line tonight. I can't say no to BLTs. Who doesn't love BLTs? Dave says he's all over the Cubbies. Listen, my guy Steele. Come on, Cubs. Overtake those Brewers. Kyle Hendricks getting it on. Although Michael B's not in the chat, he will tell us that Ryan Walker and the Giants, they're tough, like he says all the time. But they can't hit, but they somehow win games. They're only 2 games over 500, the Giants, huh? Wow, I thought they were better than that. I guess, you know what? They did hit a tailspin. Brian Rojas says Dodgers Marlins under 7.5. Yes, Kershaw Luzardo take the under. Team Money, Kelsey props are still out there, so I'm assuming he'll play. If you think he's hurt, he's got a knee problem, take the unders right now. He doesn't play, you get refunded. If he does play and he's banged up, he doesn't have a good game, it should be a winner. Like, how do you believe that he's got some kind of knee injury? Take the unders. Go for it. I mean, the odds makers think so. The line's down to 5. The total's dropped 2 points. But again, it's Tuesday. You know, people don't want to do anything until Thursday night. Ricketts, Phillies, and the money's a good look again. How are the Padres? I just talked about the sports books and their writers being ahead of us and smarter. How are the Padres still being favored? Give me another 110 like yesterday. This is crazy. Brian Rojas. Still loving the Cubbies with Hendricks. I'm not going to tell you never to take the Cubbies. I want the Cubbies to win the division. I want the Cubbies to win the next 17 games. Let's go. Ricketts. By the way, Ricketts, good to see you. Good to see you. Dodgers somewhat smells trappish to me. And it's come down. It was 140 opener. It was 140 opener. I got Phillies at 105 today. Good money there. Good job. Like I mean, a couple outings from Avila and they're favored. Michael Amado. Lucky I avoided temptation about Clemson yesterday. Good for you. You should have listened in here. When everybody's in here on one side, chances are it's going to be a loser. I mean, that's just the way it is. I don't care what it is. It's a dog. It's a fave. All right. The Phillies 197. But still, that was an odd game that everybody's on. Team Money. Sean, you know I had Clemson and I came back and took Duke money line at plus 122 just out of spite. I truly hate Clemson. It used to be money. 6-6. Well, now 6-7 ATS the last 2 years. Clemson. When is I'm asking when Clemson, Florida State is, but I could bring that up. That is the 23rd. Clemson, a 2-point favorite. Jump on the DK. Maybe you could find a future, and you'll have a short number on that. Take some Florida State, right? What is that line going to be? It's a 2.5 look ahead. Florida State, Clemson. And here comes crazy overreaction. I know we could talk about I'll probably talk about it in a second, Colorado. You know, we'll talk about it now. Michael A says Central Florida outright over Boise or stay away. I like Central Florida. I'm a Central Florida guy. So you want to go UCF? I'm not going to hate it. What are they? Small little fave. You want to go 130 money line, right? They're what, 2-point fave, I think. Rickett says I'm on Notre Dame early action, but jump in now while I feel the water is warm. Notre Dame. Notre Dame. I mean, the love for the Irish, I totally get it. Doesn't mean I sign off on it. It'll probably go up. This was a 7.5. So it hasn't really moved at all. What, got a couple 8s out there? Lock it on to King Higgs. You think it's over for Dabo? I mean, he's been there 16 years. Well, I mean, here's the thing. You're going to go out. I don't know if he's going out on the bottom, but say Florida State or Miami or somebody wins the ACC, and where's he going? Is he just retiring? He's say, you know what? I got my millions. I'm going to hang it up. I mean, I, it's a odd spot. You know what I'm saying? Like he was a playoff team for so long, and yeah, you could string together 10, 11 wins because there's just bad teams. But if you're, I mean, you lose a game like last night's game was a bad one. And I just, you don't see guys really leave. They got Charleston Southern. What's that line next week? The opening number was 53. Opening number was 53 Charleston Southern. The look ahead 23 over Florida Atlantic. I can't see them putting up 50. Can you see him? I can't see him scoring 40, 50, 30. Reginald, Braves over 10.5. First, Braves over. No, no. Take the under. Take the under, Reginald. Although I like the contrarian thinking here, going over with a couple good pitchers and then taking a Pirates here against the Brew Crew, who've dropped a couple. So I don't ever want to talk anybody off of contrarian think. But the 10, I mean, over 10, you're obviously buying a bunch of runs here to get some plus value. Because the total is what, 7.5. Bruce is in the house. Bruce, good to see you. Padres below. Yeah, they do. Yes, late start. I got about 5-10 minutes before my show. I had a run. I don't even want to talk about it. That's an off air. I can't even put a freaking hold on my account. Bank of America. Tweet at them. Put a hold on somebody's bank account. Like, oh, you got to set up an appointment. Well, I'm not waiting 2 weeks. You're holding $70,000, $69,850 of mine. So you know what? That's fine. I got to wait an appointment. How much cash you have on here? Because I'm taking a rest. I'm taking this other 80 grand out right now. Well, you can't do that. We could give you $10,000. No, I said you better make a phone call, lady. So 2.5 hours in the bank for some freaking nonsense. I hate Bank of America, but I like to spread out. I want everything in one spot for this particular reason. Scumbags. Bruce, Navy versus Notre Dame was deceiving. Irish had a big size advantage. I mean, Notre Dame should always beat up Navy. And you know the funny thing is, Bruce, so I got the under in that game. And literally I turned on with like 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter because I'm want the under to cash. And I'm watching Notre Dame with like a minute and 30 run passes and jet sweeps. And I'm like, these D-bag Irishmen, you know, I'm hoping for broken legs that, you know, Navy would not be honorable Navy soldiers and hurt people. And I said to my wife, I said, you know, how we watch like the U and the Notre Dame guys are like, oh, they're trying to run up the score on us. Look, this is so mean. Yeah, this is them. Like, let's run it up on Navy guys who are going to get shipped off to war or you know, Ukraine or wherever the case may be. Like guys who are going, let's run it up on those guys. Yeah, that's real class. And you're going to complain about the Miami Hurricanes blowing you out in the Orange Bowl in '86. I hate Notre Dame. I hate Notre Dame. I want to. I don't even like my Irish name. I want to change my name. Take everybody out. Big backs are going to social credit score. Yeah, I'd fail miserably. I have stuff in credit unions, you know, but whatever. Chris, Cubbies money line. Yes, Chris, we like the Cubs. We like the Cubbies. I need the Cubbies. I want the Cubbies to win the division. What's there to say? And the Phils. It's the Padres. I can't tell you to back the Padres. Why are they a dog, though, Chris? Right? You're there. You're petting your dolphin. Chris does so well in life, he's got a pet dolphin in his swimming pool in the backyard. I'm I'm worried. I'm wondering how the Padres still get viewed as a 85 win team, and they're under 500 still for the entire year. Haven't sniffed 500 since they were probably 1-1, and yet high a favorite. Bizarre. Desert says week 2 Clemson is now ranked at 25. I college football, college basketball. I see these rankings, and when they're short numbers, we'll talk about like I think I got to do A&M and Miami tomorrow in a video. It's the same thing. You see a short number like a 4, and people see those numbers in front of it with a big. Well, they're called pound numbers, but I guess this generation call them that the hashtags. The big pound sign in front of it with a 17 or a 4 or a 23. Ranked 25. What an absolute joke. What an absolute joke. Lock it up with the king. I know you was hot. Some of was for. I mean, these again. I try to keep the show respectable, KD. I try not to get involved in other kind of nonsense. I put my life out here. Listen, kids got to go to braces. I got to doctors. People die. I got to do things. I try not to really weave into nonsense like that, but that's just, I mean, come on with this freaking bank crap. Kidding me? Red Sox run line today from I'm not fat, Cutter Crawford, like in a run line here against Zach Eflin. I'm an Eflin guy. I do like Eflin. I had the under here yesterday, and I get a bunch of runs late that hurt me. You want to take the plus 1.5, or you're doing a minus 1.5? So you're flipping it. You're trying to get both Sox plus like a 180, 190 on a run line. I mean, I don't hate it. Tied and prepared's in the house. Washington State money line for now. Washington State. We're going into the Pac-12. Let's pull up the matchup because, again, I don't have the entire schedule memorized. Where's Washington State versus Whiskey? Yeah, this is an interesting number because Whiskey to me, I saw this and it was up, it was down. I want to take Washington State, but you're kind of blinded by their outing versus Colorado State because Colorado State couldn't make a play in the secondary. And a lot of hype on Whiskey, new offense, all that kind of stuff. I thought they kind of struggled a little bit out of the gate. They haven't. Here they are, a 4-point fave on the road. You want to take a dog? I don't hate it. I like it. I like it. Dogs versus a ranked team. If you like them, it's kind of like the Canes, the same kind of position with the number. J Rock says FSU for the Natty. Yeah, Natty, a case of Natty Lights, maybe, J Rock. The sad thing is that they run the table, right? FSU, I think they do play. I think they play Notre Dame. Right? Do they play Notre Dame? Nope. They beat Clemson. They have a nice shot here because the only other game that probably give them trouble will be home versus Miami. I mean, Southern Miss, BC, Vatech, Syracuse. I mean, Duke, you're going to be double-digit, 2-touchdown phase all over the place here. Wake Forest, you'll be favored. Pitt, you'll be favored. Again, probably double-digit fave on the road. Miami, North Alabama, and home versus, and then at Florida. Where is the tough game on this thing? They sweep the ACC or the regular season, right? They're ACC champs. You got to win over LSU. You sure as heck know they're going to catapult LSU to a top 15 ranking anyway, even at 8-4, 9-3, whatever. They'll be a top 50. Oh, look at LSU. So the door is open for them to get into the playoffs. But I mean, let's see how they do. Like, I thought the coach was on the hot seat. I mean, I don't like Norville. Came over from Memphis, building a little bit. Let's see where he gets tripped up. Let's see how these other teams play out. I mean, we have a game under our belts. The overreactions are ridiculous. Can we play 2 or 3 games? You beat LSU team. You crushed them in the fourth quarter. I mean, I thought I had a shot at the half. The wheels fall off. Clemson looks absolutely atrocious. Let's see what happens, please. Let's see. How about Miami destroys Texas A&M next week? You don't think you have a game on your hands against them? Title prepared. Phillies, yes. Dodgers, no thank you. Arizona over, yes. Seattle over, yes. I'm not fat says plus 220 DK with the Sox laying a run line. I like it. I thought, what did I say, like 170, 180? Way off. Take it. I don't hate these kind of moves when you get those big plus monies. Bruce says I cashed Orioles 2.5 last night. Winner. I had um, then the game before that. So stop, Gio. Good luck today, brother man. One more day at the sweatshop here, and then get off a week trying to get a deep dive into NFL next few days. You're taking a week off for NFL Week 1. Is that what it is? Good time to take off, Gio. We're going on. You taking a trip somewhere? Parlay Jays run line first 5. Diamondbacks first 5 run line. I can't take Brandon P. Fatty. I don't even. Who cares that they're playing Colorado? Not interested. Not. I mean, how about an over in that game instead, Gio? King D. I use Acorns for a small amount of money, but I can say I'm happy right now with Heritage Credit Union. Yeah, I have a credit union account here that I use, but I also have like regular banking, like Chase and BOA and stuff like that. You know. Bruce says Coach Prime got 3. Here's the thing. Let's talk about that real fast. And I like Coach Prime. I like Dion. I like them. I remember his college days, but his NFL days. I mean, come on, it's awesome for the Falcons. The guy was ridiculous. You were a 20-point dog. Your win total went from 5 to 3. You're a 7-point dog opener, and now you're a fave. Yeah, you're bringing a bunch of talented guys. You got a bunch of guys from Bama, Florida. You got a bunch of SEC guys. You've got ACC guys. You got talented 4-star guys transferred from other programs. It looked good against TCU. You got to win. And someone said in one of the comments on the Ross and Jesse show was like, "Oh, you guys totally wrong about." I don't know if I'm totally wrong about TCU. You got an interception in the end zone, another one at the 2-yard line, and a missed field goal. Like, you take 17 points off a board from a team and they lose by 3. I think you did all right, because if TCU would have ran the ball, I mean, I saw the guy go 90 yards and then they throw 2 straight passes get picked off. You can't stop the run. And if you think about a better team, I mean, TCU got blown up offensively. All right, Colorado rolled them. Do we got to say what Georgia did to them or what Michigan did to them point wise? I mean, they give up points. Nebraska loses a game 13-10. People are just right in. I'm saying you need more than a day, more than one game, more than 2 weeks to say, look at this. Maybe they win 9 games this year. Who knows? I mean, the schedule, after what you saw in week 1, why wouldn't they win? I mean, look at this. You got Nebraska. I mean, they look terrible. You were on the opening number, they were 8.5-point dog. So now you're a favorite. So they should be 2-0. Colorado State. I had Colorado State last week plus 14. That could have been plus 40. I didn't think I'd have a shot in that game. That should be a win. All right. 3-0 going to Oregon. Let's see how you are versus Oregon. Is Oregon a pretty good team? Oregon kind of plays a little bit of ball. Then you got USC. 28.5 underdog at Oregon, and you're a 25-point home dog to USC. Now, I don't know if that's correct. I mean, I think you want to take a USC over there. USC doesn't play much defense themselves. Arizona State, Stanford, 2 bad teams. And even again, Arizona State, you're a 10-point dog at. UCLA, you're a 20-point dog. You're a 16-point dog to Oregon State at home. You're a dog to Arizona at home. You're a 2-touchdown dog at Washington State. You're a 30-point dog at Utah. Can we have more than one game, please? Dank boy in the house. Reds money line and Boston money line. I'm not running to bet the Reds. I don't want to do that. Boston money line I could get behind now. Stop Gio. Am I in the Twilight Zone? Royals no bottom nine. I like Brady Singer. So you want to take a shot there, Cease and the White Sox? Why wouldn't you? King D. TCU could easily go 6-5 this season. Really? I mean, they have what, 5 or 6 guys back on both sides of the ball? And TCU ran all over them. I mean, they had 2 guys averaging 7 yards a rush. You threw a pick in the end zone and a pick at the 2. And I'm not saying that you score a touchdown there and it's automatically, and a missed field goal automatically turns to 17 to a 59-43 game. That's, I mean, I'm saying from the standpoint of you score a touchdown and it's 14-7 or 7-0. It just changes the play of how things are run. I mean, I said, again, I'll bring up Russell Jesse. I said, good for Dion bringing some good change to football. Because all we hear about Georgia, Alabama. And then sometimes you get some USC or Texas nonsense in there, or Ohio State. And so good that there's something to suck up the vacuum, a la like LeBron on ESPN. They talk about 24/7. There's a lot to talk about, and it's great for whatever. But come on. One game. J-Rocks is actually like Miami to beat A&M. I like the Canes too. Colorado going to lose to Oregon, Oregon State, and Utah. They should. They're 30-point dogs in 2 of those games. I got Vatek when it opened. Now it's 3. Who's Vatek got? Where is Vatek against Purdue? They're playing a little Purduckin. I mean, I think Purdue's going to be a bad team. Lane, nice to catch you live, my friend. Yeah, we are late today, very late, but I was going to come in either way, do a show. J-Rocks, I think people jumping the gun on Colorado. TCU left guys wide open, 0 pressure, 4 seconds throw, 18 missed tackles. That's a bunch. Hold on, wait, I got to get back to J-Rock. You gave Prime Molesters. It's a great win, but I mean, people, the overreaction. I mean, they were a 7.5-point dog. You'll see on Sunday morning. You'll go to Win the Free Picks or Picks and Parlays. I have Colorado plus 7.5. They're a 3-point fave right now. So a monster line move based on dropping 45 on a bad team and Nebraska scoring 10. Stop G. I'm in receiving, but I work retail, so I won't have much time left to take off holiday season. There we go. We got Christmas merchandise in. There we go. I was over at the at-home gigantic joint around here. A lot of Halloween stuff. The Christmas stuff had not made its appearance yet. Ken, enjoy the show, Sean. Well, thank you for popping in, Ken. And I don't want to mispronounce your last name. I'm guessing Warznick. Any thoughts on Illini, Kansas? Hope your day gets better. Good luck. Yeah, rough day. I mean, it's a good day, though, because I get to come in. I get to rant around in here. So it's good like that. And I do lean a little Jayhawks. Illinois last year was a good team. It was built around their defense. I don't know, man. I like Kansas. I like the coach. I think it's a team it takes time. They were bad for so long. But I like the QB. I want to say take Kansas here. There's a small little fave, right? 3-point fave. Lane says A&M Miami over is on the radar for me. Really? I kind of lean under there. Under first half at least. King D. Purdue. Oh, you got Purdue plus 3. Oh, wait a second. I thought you said you had Virginia -1 and now it's plus 3. With Virginia Tech. The Purduckins. Stop, Gio. I'm on USC over 68.5. Yeah, USC over is the way to go. They're going to score 45 to 55, and the defense will give up 20 against whoever. To Moose. Sure, if you don't mind asking, why are you dealing with BOA? No other banks for you? There's like Chase and I got like a Wallace Bank and credit union down there, but Ridiculous BOA. Terrible. Sweet Lou, my guy. Good to see you. Got a boost from Unibet for the Phillies at plus 195. 195. I get. Listen, I'm all for taking that boost. It's bizarre that the Padres are favored. Like that just concerns me. It was like Rich Hill yesterday, Lou. My guy Lou from Jers, hanging at the fan cave back a day. I'm torn for Thanksgiving though. For Vegas, like a Sunday to Friday Thanksgiving trip to Vegas, or a ocean fan cave trip. My son's like, I'm staying home. He doesn't want to come out to Vegas or AC. My daughter wants to go. And my son's like, why did I hate when we went to AC? There's nothing for us to do. So I don't know what I'm doing. I got to get back. Gio. Ross Benjamin pointed out this last night. Home team of college football week 1, 74-11 straight up. Yeesh. 74-11. I'm on that over. 2 says, actually, Lane to Geo says he's on the USC over. Yes, -3 for Kansas. I like him. J-Rock says it took Utah, Oregon, both -7, probably goes up. Yeah, road teams, public teams. Bruce says Virginia Tech did not look great in first half versus ODU. I did that video and I'm like, why is Virginia Tech favored here? I would lean, or no, was it Virginia Tech or Virginia? They played Old Dom. Maybe 2 weeks ago it was Old Dom, Virginia. I do like the Old Don team, but it's a new team. Fordham quarterback. I mean, Virginia Tech. When's the last time they were good? 2011? 2012? And that's just a tough game to bet. Because I don't think Purdue's got the Illinois defense running the show over there. Right? Quarterback. New scheme because their coaches in Louisville now and Brom. That's not a game I want to be involved in. To Moose, Devil's Advocate, do you think Navy wants another football team to hold back on them? No. I mean, I'm not saying you hold back. I'm saying when there's a minute and 20 seconds left in the game and you're up 40 points and you play each other every year, what are you doing? You're on your own 35-yard line. You went to it on 4th down from your own 30. Pull up the box. They were in their own 30-something yard line on 4th down with a minute to go in the game. They went for it, Tommy. I hope NC State breaks Sam Hartwell's leg. I mean, like that. How do you? Your own 30-yard line, we're going for it. And this is a team that complained about the Hurricanes putting up points on them. That's classless. Fourth and 1 from our own 33. Let's go for it. With a minute to go in the game, up 45 points. 40 was it 49-3? We're up 46 points. We're going to go for it on our own 30. Sweet Lou. Love to keep you posted. They have indoor water park now in AC. Oh, really? I've only been saying that for 10 years when I went down to AC. And I tell them, hey, why don't you put some kind of water park down here for kids? So when I come down here in November, December, there's something for my kids to do. Finally. Bruce, always welcome in Vegas. Yes, Bruce. When I was out there, I was talking to I was over at the South Point, and the guy said, come out, take care, so I might stay at the South Point. I might get a little hookup over there, which for my kids will stink because it's off the strip and, but whatever. What else are we going to do? James, Stanford may be a little better than what people think with Dean. Let's not get carried away. That's Stanford being good. They opened up as a 10-point fave. It came down based on Hawaii putting up a little bit of a fight. And that was just a terrible spot for Hawaii. Long flight back, short week. And they could say whatever you want about the fires on another island. It's still, you tell me they don't know people involved in that? You're out of your mind if you don't think so. Not buying Stanford. They're a 2-win team for a reason. J Rock, I agree. I was surprised people took Stanford firing Shaw as a negative. I mean, that's a just tough place to win. Shaw was a great coach. And he just couldn't get it done. But who are you playing there? It's tough to compete with those kind of schools. You know, Stanford, they're not giving no money to the guys. The no money in Stanford goes to people to like jump onto Google or something to work on computer programs. They're not doing it for the football team. King D, Frank Beamer days of Vodtech were crazy. Big East football was different. That was great. Bruce has hit me with a wow. Wow. It's the old showboat. Really? The old showboat. I liked House of Blues at the showboat. The showboat. It's in a good spot. I mean, you're down by Ocean. You're down by the other side of Taj, the Hard Rock. I mean, it's a good spot for it. Lou, I love when you're like get a block off the strip and you got still the old Showboat parking lot. Like the Showboat had like one of the closer parking lots. Like, now you get off of the Parkway and you're driving and you get on the AC Expressway and now it's like there's a gas station there. But that used to be the parking for the dealers back in the 80s. It was fabulous. I mean, it was such a dude. This is a problem, Jersey, man. They just run crap into the ground. They think, oh, look at this. We'll always be here forever. And you destroyed it. You destroyed it. You let Pennsylvania overtake you. New York got sports betting. You had a spot. Yeah, you got Vegas is nice. Vegas is Vegas. You got an ocean. Vegas could have all the pools and parties they have. You don't have the Atlantic Ocean. 2 months out of the year, you could make it work because it's the beach. But no, they just azz it up and destroy the place. Don't put a penny into it. I mean, dude, the Wild West. I like that little dump hotel. I like the Wild West. I did. Nice little theme. It was fun. The Taj was fabulous. I like the old Hilton. I mean, the Claridge. They could have did something down there. Now look at that now. Stop, Gio. Who's the college football coach? Ojo Gabba calls the plays like a psychopath. Goes for it on fourth down on his own side of the field in first quarter, like a Madden video game. Who is that? I don't know. I just named you the coach. The guy was on Notre Dame who just did it. James S. J Rock, are you from Arizona? Gio, Kelsey with hyperextended knee in practice may be a game changer, huge for the third down conversions. Maybe jump on DK special lines plus 205 money line. If they go up 7 at any point, I cash it. That's a winner. Dominic. I was going to say Dominic Toretto, but it's Dominic Santana. I like betting at the window cash. I had $6 on my phone app. Don't think you think I hit a 2 or 4. I'm a window better too, Tom. Jersey went legal, and I would be at the Meadowlands. I drive down Monmouth Park. I like the Monmouth Park drive a little better because it was, Meadowlands were like a 10-minute drive, but I like going to the beach anyway. Stop Long Branch, get some hot dogs at the windmill or something, find my way down to AC, keep going. I like the cash. I grew up calling on the phone, putting bets in. Vegas, same way you go Vegas. Oh, you get the app. Give me a ticket. I like the tickets. I got tickets. We got tickets all over. I like having it in my hand. And I feel, and I've said this before, you can go put it on your phone. You hit a button. It's $1. It's 100. It's 1,000. It's a button push. You give them that cash in your hand, $550 for 500, and you get a ticket back. You got an index card in your hand for a nickel. Oh man, I love in person. Bruce, going for it, you're on 30. Really? Up 40. J Rock is in Arizona. Dank boy, Braves over or run line? Oh, I don't like the over 7. It's close. I actually kind of lean on Miami. James says, what part I'm on? 91st Ave, Lower Buckeye. Look at this. These guys are rolling in to have they're gonna have lunch, watch a game together in Arizona. He's got the receipts. Yes. You gotta I just like the ticket. I don't know. It's in person. It's just, again, I'm an old guy. I used to call on the phone. I still have I still write down all the stuff in the notebooks as opposed to spreadsheets. You know, so it's nice getting a thing. Like, I feel like I'm in Vegas all the time now. Look at this. James is in Phoenix. J Rock in Tuscan. Rob Franklin says Texas State plus 11. Again, here comes this Texas State love off a big win. Texas State, a 20-point dog to start, now down to 11. James S says, nice, good Mexican food in Tuscan, apparently. Rob Franklin says Texas plus 7.5 against Alabama. I want to lean Texas, I do. Am I going to bet this game because it's the marquee game of the week? I'll tell you what. You want to bet this game? I'm going to put a link in here for. Hold on a second. Let me find it. I'm going to roll out of here. Where's my guy here? Oh, he doesn't have it posted here yet. Maybe he's got to add it to the chat. I thought Jesse had a big play on this game. But it's not posted yet. Dank Boy says Braves play and Cards total. The Braves are playing. I thought Braves are playing Miami. Am I wrong here? I thought the Braves are playing the Marlins. Cards total is 10.5. Oh, Dodgers are playing. I'm sorry. Why do I that's my bad, Dank Boy. I was thinking, why do I think the Dodgers are playing Miami? I'm totally messed up there. I'm like, what, the Braves playing the Cardinals? Wait a second. No, they're not. The Dodgers are playing Miami. My mind is backwards there. I apologize, Dank Boy. Mikolos and Soroka, I go over, yes. And if you want to do a run line, I don't hate that. More over. How about a team total over? Because Soroka, to me, I don't know what I'm going to get out of. Braves will score, though. I apologize. I wasn't thinking that. Well, I had the Dodgers Marlins on my mind for some reason. Lane says Eastern Michigan, Minnesota under the 48. Liking that. Thanks for the stream as always, Siggy. You got it, Lane. I haven't really looked at that one. Listen, what you saw out of Minnesota the first game. Why wouldn't you think under? So I mean, I like the line of thinking. Again, haven't looked at that total or the game for that matter. I got to get into that today. It's time to get into some football. I'm 3 hours behind. Yeah, Dak, I'm sorry about that. I'm like thinking Dodgers, Marlins for something's in my head, and it's whatever. All right, listen. I'm out of here. Tonight I'll post on Twitter. I'm doing a live on with Sports Grid, Gay Morrissey Sports Rage. I believe it's video included tonight on the Sports Grid network. So if you're up late tonight, midnight Eastern, Sports Grid, I'll be on. Rob says Baltimore run line, Marlins, and the Yankees run line. I don't hate any of these. I got the Orioles, who got what, second most wins in baseball on the road? Sure. I got the Marlins on a 4-game win streak at home as a doggy? Sure. I got the Yanks with Cole, probably a Cy Young guy. I don't hate it. 115. I'm out of here, though. Just Teaser Tuesdays, no other plays for today. They're posted here. They're in the chat. Hit the like button on the way out.